Hello, everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Supernatural Season 9, Episode 6, Heaven Can't Wait. I'm your host, Dom, and with me I have Mike.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. My screen share is frozen from when you started the recording, and I'm in an image like this permanently.
Oh, that's
And
good.
it is a really creepy face.
You're the only one that can see that. I wish I could see that. I can't
And
really
it's
see that.
unfrozen, thank God.
Perfect.
Oh boy.
So, what did you think of this episode? I had some good laughs. I don't know about you.
Oh, I am a sales associate. Yeah, I liked it. Cass has got, a 9 to 5 job as a sales associate. He's a clerk at a 7-Eleven, basically.
What was it, a slip and gas or something? I forget what they
Yeah,
actually called it. I don't know.
it's
Not
basic.
important.
It's a gas station, or
Gas and slip, or I don't know.
yeah, it's
Gas
their
and sip.
version of a 7-Eleven at a supermarket. 7-Eleven at a gas station. What the
Yeah.
hell?
I really like seeing Cass work the Slurpee machine.
He's
That-
trying to just
He's on the phone
everything
with
spills
Dean. The
out.
thing spills out. Because funny enough, I had a story. A bunch of us, we went to a 7-Eleven one time. We went in the middle of July, and we had just happened to find Christmas hats. So we were all wearing Santa Claus hats going into a 7-Eleven. I don't know why. It was free Slurpee day. Okay, so we went in, and we made the Slurpees. The girl Mindy we were with, she fills up her thing, she gets the thing, and then the knob, the lever that you twist,
Hmm.
got stuck, and
Oh yeah.
the Slurpee just started going everywhere. And the guy took one look at us because we had the Santa hats on, and the Slurpee mess going everywhere, and he just goes, "Out! Get out!" He was not having it. He was not having any fun whatsoever. So.
I wouldn't blame him.
So I had a little personal moment from that cast scene that I had a nice laugh at, but yeah. So getting right into the actual episode itself, Dean he goes on a hunting job on his own. Like, this is the first time in a while he's gone on a job alone. It just so happens to be where Cass is kind of hanging out low. He's laying low, and Sam is just kind of left with
Kevin.
who?
Kevin.
Kevin, yeah, that's his name. Kevin. I always forget Kevin. Kevin Tran. I can remember his last name, but I can never remember his first name. He stuck with Kevin doing study research, trying to find out some information on how to translate this dead language. So, do you think Sam's put two and two together yet, that an angel could possibly be harboring inside of him, or?
Maybe not that far, but you think he would start questioning because, um, all these crazy things start happening. They finally rescue Cass, and he's safe in the bunker. And then Dean makes Cass leave because Ezekiel basically says, he's got to leave because he's going to bring the angels here. And if he doesn't leave, I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
So he has to work this whole, oh yeah, Cass wanted to leave while he doesn't leave. And now Dean is the awkward middleman trying to make sure that Sam and Castiel don't have any kind of meaningful contact.
Yeah.
But
For
has
sure.
Sam put anything together yet? In past seasons, I would like to say, yes, he should have put something together by now. Sam is very intelligent. But Crowley's nickname of Moose is sticking for this season.
No,
Because he is very much Bullwinkle.
he is. But how does Crowley not see the angel in him? Can't he see, like, that kind of stuff? I thought he could see their souls, so to speak.
Either Crowley does see and he isn't saying anything, or he can't tell because Sam is technically the dominant personality because Ezekiel's just slipping back and he's in there, but he's not doing anything.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
Like when Zeke is exerting control, Crowley will probably see it instantly and be like,
Yeah,
"What the hell?"
yep.
Or some clever Scottish accented one-liner that'll make you laugh.
He always does. He's got to have his one-liner, or he wouldn't be
This is
Crowley without it.
That's just, yeah.
But so Kevin has actually transcribed the tablet,
Yes.
but he transcribed it to an even more dead language.
He transcribed it from the language of like God and a select few archangels and angels to a cuneiform that's been extinct for thousands of years and nobody has ever been able to link it to any modern language.
Useful?
Maybe. I mean, we find out that yes, but initially, no. Because they know more people, or they know of more people who can read that tablet than they do the ancient dead language.
This is true. One of those is Crowley himself.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
that was a shocker.
yeah. So Crowley not willing to help whatsoever, which that really wasn't much of a surprise until they mentioned he could have something out of it. And he wanted a phone call.
He wants a phone call.
So, he had his little chat with Abaddon.
Mm-hmm.
And,
after getting put on hold.
yeah, he got put on hold for quite a while. And Sam and Dean were not happy. Or Sam and Kevin, rather, were not happy. And, Crowley sticks true to his word and willingly translates the text after. So,
Well,
what was
not
your
even
feeling
that.
on that?
My feeling was after the meaningful conversation he had about Abaddon about how she's running hell now, she's just basically taking souls who've made deals before their time is up. She's basically being a ruthless demon like most demons are and not sticking to Crowley's little code of whatever he's got going there. Crowley's a dick, but he says he gives you if he says he gives you 10 years, he gives you 10 years.
This is true. Abaddon is
So
not having that.
and he says, it's all going to blow up and bite you in the ass, basically. And then as soon as the call's over, he's like, give me the stupid pictures. Like, he wants to translate it to help them, I guess, just to spite Abaddon at this point.
Right. So do you think Abaddon's method is wrong, or do you think Crowley's is wrong?
Um,
Who's
they're
less
both,
wrong?
I was going to say, they're both ruling hell. This is pretty much not nice here.
So who's less wrong?
Depends on the viewpoint you take. From the viewpoint of the evil person trying to sow as much chaos and evil and whatever, Abaddon's way is the better way because it's more dickish. It sounds like something, someone evil would do, and it fits. From the other end, Crowley's way is the lesser of the two evils. It's not nice because a Hellhound is still going to come and tear you apart. But you know when it's coming, basically, so you can prepare for it. And Abaddon's way is just, you're 6 years into your 10-year contract, and all of a sudden you're getting your guts torn out by an invisible puppy.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. What did you think
I don't
about
know.
Cass? We kind of
He's a
touched on
sales
a little bit,
associate.
but yeah, did you think it was a fitting job for him, or?
He went from, like when we were introduced to him, he was just a grunt, a regular old angel on the ground. Then he became special because he was mysteriously resurrected after he got blown up. And then he loses his power. The devil, Lucifer blows him up, and he's mysteriously resurrected again. Uses this, becomes like the ruler of one faction in heaven to take over. Becomes all high and mighty in the new god, gets knocked back down a few pegs, goes friggin' crazy, loopy, insane, high as shit on LSD phase, and now he's just a lowly old human. Is this a fitting job? Well, he basically went from the top, and now, in this cosmic scale of creatures, he's pretty much at the bottom. Like, as far as humanoid creatures go. He's just a basic human with nothing special. So, yeah, this is a fitting job. I mean, it's the tedium. It's the day-to-day working, doing what you have to do to survive. He needs a job to get money.
He seems pretty content with it.
Well, yeah, he doesn't complain because, it's a form of service I would say he's used to because as that lowly grunt angel, that was pretty much what he did. His orders came down through multiple, layers, like order was given, passed down, Castiel gets the order, he does what he was told. That's pretty much what he's doing right now.
Right.
He's doing what he's told to the best of his ability, and short of the incident with the Slurpee machine, he's actually doing quite well.
That he is. And that was probably only because he was distracted because he was on the phone with Sam.
Yes.
So, or was it Dean? I think it was Sam.
Dean. It was Dean.
Was it? I
Yeah.
thought Sam was checking in on Dean, and I don't remember. But, yeah. It was one of those two. Either way, so Cass is getting praise from his manager,
Like, where have
and
you been all my life?
yeah, so it almost seems like she's flirting with him. She walks up, asks him what he's doing tonight, gives him a kiss when he says he could make it, and she says, "See you at 7" or whatever. Dean
Yeah.
kind of gives Cass some pointers. Take off your vest, unbutton your buttons. He's prepping him for a date. You know, it was a cool little moment that they had there. But
And really, she was really hinting at it. I mean, anybody would have taken that as a date because she didn't say,
right,
come over to my place to babysit.
right. So Cass goes and gets a rose, snips it off, outside her garden. Puts it behind his back, rings the doorbell. She's so excited to see him, only to find out Cass is babysitting. He was friend zoned. Yeah.
Oh, he was friend zoned so hard.
He was.
With a baby.
Did you cry?
I did a little.
Just a little.
The tear was shed. I was very sad. So was Opie. She was very sad.
I wept like a baby.
Yeah.
No, not really. But it was a moment. You felt bad for Cass.
Yeah, you did. I did. Very much so.
Yeah. Yeah. So we had the monster of the week this week was an angel, right? And anytime somebody talked about wanting to die, whether they actually meant it or not, he was basically microwave nuking from the inside out until their entire body just exploded into pink splatter everywhere. It was their skin, their nails, their hair, their internal organs, their blood, all of it mixed together. So they were just liquefied and exploded everywhere.
I like the way Misha Collins tweeted it out during the West Coast airing of it. He tweeted, "By the way, we got all of that pink goo by exploding a 50-gallon drum filled with My Little Ponies."
Oh.
It's a good way of putting it.
Yeah. I like it. Did you see it being an angel? Did you see this coming?
If I hadn't seen the preview for last week where they mentioned it was some kind of angel, no, I wouldn't have seen it coming. Maybe with the crazy sound, at first it's the guy, it's the crazy sounds like the angel about to smite somebody, but then the guy explodes into a cloud of pink dust, and it's like, all right, what the hell did that?
Yeah. What about the way he was just blowing up that depressed little girl and anybody that felt pain whatsoever? He wanted to remove pain in general.
It was explained that he was confused because he's a fallen angel like all of the others, but he's never experienced human emotion or being on the ground, so he doesn't know how it works or everything. So to him, the negative feelings they feel, like the example that she just got dumped by her boyfriend in the middle of a cafeteria publicly. So he doesn't understand that that's an emotional pain and not an actual physical, I'm dying, put me out of my misery pain.
Right.
So he just goes along and thinks he's doing a good thing.
Yeah.
I just so want to die. I can help you with that. What?
Yep. So Dean protects Cass, yada yada yada. Meanwhile, back to the thing, Crowley finally deciphers the entire tablet. He reads it off to them and he tells them that the spell to unlock heaven, or the spell to lock heaven rather, is irreversible.
Yep.
Do you believe him?
I don't know. The side that's hey, willing to help Crowley says, yeah, I believe him that they're pretty much screwed. But then again, there's a part of me that might say he's saving the how to undo it information, just for the future. So he has, something that they need for when he needs something in the future.
Right. So it's not the first time Crowley's withheld information. So
oh no,
I think there's a way to undo it, and I think it's something that was mentioned in the footnote that he is conveniently not mentioning. So, But what do you think Sam and Dean are going to do with the large amount of angels that are left roaming, trapped on Earth?
Well, unfortunately, if they can't send them back to heaven en masse, they're gonna have to start exterminating them, which is a kind of shitty because I mean the angels are supposed to be like heaven's warriors and like guardians and stuff like that. Even though we've been revealed that a lot of them are dicks, but second, that's gonna be really difficult to do. I mean, they're not like all these supernatural entities that they faced. I mean, yeah, by this point they have enough angel blades at their disposal that they're armed against them, but they're friggin' angels, man, as Dean was put it. They're fast, they're powerful, and yeah.
That they are.
So they're pretty much boned, especially if the couple of them go against one angel, they're rolling the dice there, but they'll probably come out on top. But if they go into a room filled with like 50 of them, it's just which bright ray of smiting happiness is going to hit them first.
Who knows? Who knows? Next week we have the episode Bad Boys.
Yeah.
And it says young Dean gets a call from an old friend named Sonny. I don't know why it says young Dean, so.
Well, it says young Dean, and then Dean gets a call. I don't know. I'm guessing, the
Do
young
you think
Dean
this is a flashback episode, or?
Well, keep reading, because I think we're going to see a flashback.
Okay. Dean gets a call from an old friend named Sonny, who's guest star Blake Gibbons, and he asks for help with a ghost. Now, I'm pretty excited about this, first and foremost, just the fact that we get to see a ghost. We haven't seen a ghost since last season, and it was the Japanese ghost. Right?
Which was fun, because that was an original twist on their ghosts.
It was. It was nice to see they were bringing other mythologies over into the show. So
I mean, our very first Supernatural episode, the pilot, was a ghost. It was a woman in white, but it was a ghost.
Right. So it's kind of been a while since we've seen a ghost, a traditional ghost, so to speak. So we saw a lot of them in the first season, not so much after that. So it's kind of been focused on demons and stuff for a while. So it's good to get back to their roots a little. But it says Sonny runs a home for delinquent boys, and Dean was sent there for stealing food when he was younger. So I am not sure if they mean that that is Dean's background with this guy, if this episode takes place in the past, or if this is how Dean knew this guy and is calling in present day. But it says Sam is stunned that he never knew this about his brother and asks for more information. So I guess that explains that right there. So this is present day. But Dean dodges his questions. Another murder occurs when Sam and Dean are at the house. So they scramble to find the culprit before anyone else dies. Meanwhile, Dean looks up an old girlfriend, guest star Aaron Karpluk. Huh?
I said, of course he does.
Yeah, of course. And recalls his time at the house. So. Yeah. I don't know. Seems like it could be an interesting episode. Seems like there's a lot of backstory that they're setting up. And when you get backstory, it means they're setting it up for a reason. So.
A future reason.
Right. So we may not find out this next coming episode why it was set up. We may learn at the very end, but it'll be pertinent to the plot in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, any final words?
I just want to see Sam's reaction when he finds out he's been carting around an angel all this time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in a few episodes we're going to find out.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Dean's going to regret some of the decisions he made asking Zeke to help when he could have been recharging at full power, because I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to get to full power. Something, obviously, it's got to happen. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a good story.
Dean's not going to regret it, because if he didn't ask for that help, Cass would be dead. Charlie would be dead.
But would you rather have Sam be dead? That's what I mean. He's probably gonna regret it.
Yeah, true. Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Mike, where can the people find you?
Find me on Twitter at Thilladren, Thilladren.
You can find me at Twitter at Phenomenon, Phenomedom. You can find us all on Facebook and YouTube.com/ASOTV podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows. Until next week, see you guys later.
Farewell.